Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the GC Sports iRacing portion of your scheduled week broadcasting here. We are going to be racing at the Glen tonight for the Mike Williams 100. Their guys right here are starting to finish up with practice here. They're about 6 minutes left here, and then they'll be qualifying. Tonight's going to be a 40-lap race here with three stages of 10, 10, and 20. I will be solo in the booth tonight, but it's all right. We're going to see some nice action here. Thank y'all for stopping in. We see Dean Clavin running that nice Home Depot throwback scheme there for Tony Stewart. Looks nice. Was talking to the gentleman here tonight. As I said that this track's a little bit tricky. See what these guys can do here tonight. So. We'll go on board with these guys. Look at Hunty here. We're a little on board here in practice with him. This is going to be an interesting race here tonight. And to let y'all know the reason why this race is called the Mike Williams, our founder here on the iRacing side for GC Sports, his father's not doing too well. And I wanted to pay a tribute here tonight for the CEO and the iRacing side here. Hope your dad's getting better, brother. We're all thinking about him. I see Michaela getting a little loose there. Get right on board here with Dean, just barely making it around to there. Right on board with the most winningest driver this season, Isaac Smallwood, aka Cola. Yo, what's up, then, Kate, brother? What's up, man? Sorry, guys, trying to share the crap out of this. Ooh, Cola ate that outside wall. We're riding here, prayer for Mike's dad, exactly. Coco, man, we're thinking about you, brother. We're getting close to the end of here. I'm trying to share the crap out of the stream here, guys. Ah, no, Pendle man. It'd be alright, brother. So we're getting closer, about a minute left before the end of this minute before we get done here, guys. Welcome everybody that's joining here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Race at the Glen in these cars not too long ago. I know, man. I heard these guys were having a little bit of issue with all the cars here. We got a new Tyrone. Got a new guy racing with him tonight. Trying to put it out there. What's the fastest lap so far? Fastest lap is Dean Clavitt with a 1:12.31 so far. That's just in practice. They haven't went out and did their qualifying yet here, so. Alright guys, while you guys are qualifying here, we are going to do some race info here tonight. We are at Watkins Glen here. We're going to be doing 40 laps here tonight. Stage 1 will be 10, Stage 2 will be 10. Weather's going to be, which I need to change here, but I haven't fixed it yet. But, guys, at Watkins Glen here tonight, looks like we have 10 drivers logged in for tonight's race. As we go back here, let's go back and look and see where everybody that's right on board, if we can, with Mr. Icy. There we go, right on with Icy here for his qualifying lap. Exactly, Dean. Thank you, Dean Cook. Thank you for the prayers, man. Hopefully, we'll be able to see Coco. I know he's busy with work and all that, and along with his dad. So I'm hoping for a speedy recovery and to see him back. I know, right? It's scary, Taddy. It's scary. I'll tell you though, Aqua Taddy, he's really improved on the iRacing scene from console. Very impressed with him, the way he's been. He's done a lot here lately, and I'm actually shocked. As we got right now, Plant already actually, I believe, qualified there. No, he is not. I was in back behind here, guys. I'm sorry. Oh no, he is not qualified yet. Best time so far. Looks like Ice is going out for something like that. Let's go with the guy that's actually won the most races this season, Mr. Isaac Smallwood here. Running that beautiful looking VavelineHendrix.com Larson car there. Oof. Oh. Got her a little loose there, guys. Alright. I need to get D. Smith in here real quick. I don't want to mess up qualifying if he's qualifying. Let's see here. Alright, I'm going to bring him in real quick. Yeah, give me a minute here, guys. Hey, Mr. D. Smith, got a favor for you.
What's that?
Can you make McLovin RCN Racing have Chad abilities in the live?
In the what?
In the live. If I brought him into the live broadcast, can you put him as so people can hear him?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll bring him over here right now.
Make sure real quick.
I'll bring him.
Live.
He might be able to talk. McLovin, talk.
What's up?
He's not muted. He's good then, I think.
All right, just make sure you're playing his audio through whatever you're streaming.
Yeah, it is. Everybody's hearing it.
Okay, all right.
Alright.
That's good then.
Alright, I'll shove you back up there.
You.
You'll shove him, alright.
Alright, PG channel.
Oh, we're streaming already? Oof.
Yes, we are. We had guys.
Yes, sir.
We had a special little last minute broadcast help here. We got the legendary JCR McLovin up in here. What's up, brother?
Not much, Ben. Hoping to see some good racing. The Glen's always a fun track when done right, and these guys look to be getting a good handle on it here in practice, so I expect a good race.
Oh, most definitely. It looks like when I was talking to him earlier, it looked like they were saying this track's kind of a little bit all over the place for him with these new gen cars.
Yeah, I did a little testing with it a couple months ago. Not quite the new gen cars, but I can tell you if the old rough surface it has that it is very loose. For instance, once you get out of turn 1 and start going up those S's, it is nowhere near full throttle. You might be 20-30% throttle all the way through the S's.
Oh, most definitely, man. I will say that I've been watching each one of these before we went live here, just for the practice. I have seen that these guys actually have made impressed improvements of their driving lines in this hour of practice these guys had. So, guys and gals, my bad. Guys and gals. As we see right now, Cola just put up a lap. He just ran a 114.24 for the lap.
And that was on a bad lap. You got to think about in practice. I mean, I know you only get 2 laps in practice. He hit what, a 112.5?
Yeah, they were running, I think, at least 112s in practice, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I believe there was 3 or 4 guys, including I think Cola was first, P. Cola was second, and then you had Dean rounding out the top 3 and quickest in practice.
I can't really look at the practice brackets. I actually feel like, if I'm not mistaken, I think Dean took that fastest lap into practice. If I'm not mistaken, let me look here real quick. Yeah. Hal Parker ran a 112.307. He topped all them boys.
Well, that's a good sign, man. The more competitive pace you got out there, you're going to have some really good racing.
Oh, I mean, like the chat says, Mid-City, yeah. saying, let's go McCarthy. Got some McCarthy fans out there in the chat. I believe that's actually, if I'm not mistaken, that's actually her sponsor on her race car. So, I believe her sponsor is a family-owned business, so it's kind of nice to see the family out there supporting in chat. As we got
anyone that comes there and sponsors these drivers, I mean, we thank you a lot, and we try to get you that those eyes on the car to look at your sponsors, because these drivers put in a lot of work to make sure they're up front and putting on a good show for you guys.
Oh, most definitely. The cool part about this is, and I don't know if you've seen it so far, is you get to see the brake rotors glow at this track. And I just noticed that in practice. It's kind of cool.
Yes, with these short runs they're doing in practice, though, I hope they're not glowing too hard, because you can definitely wear those tires and brakes out really quick around the Glen or any road course.
Almost definitely. Money on... Who was that? Dean said money on... I gotta look here. Money on Coach Gator.
Coach Gator.
I'm telling you, man, I wouldn't put my cards against him. Dude, Picola's been hot everywhere from console to iRacing. He hasn't got that. He hasn't got that first win yet on the iRacing side, but I heard he's been tearing it up with the GC Sports on the console side, though. But
if you could help me out, Glenn, who is Tyrone?
That I don't know. I think he was a new entry. I actually have no idea who this is.
So this is probably his first race, correct?
I believe so, yeah, because all these other guys... that and I believe... No. I was going to say Tyler McIntosh actually raced last week. I, fortunately, couldn't broadcast GC Sports last week. I had other commitments. I couldn't be able to broadcast for these guys. But I am back for this week and onwards to help these guys out. And Mid-City's like McCarthy back-to-back, possibly, because she did... What I've heard, she did dominate last week at Dover. So
yes, from talking to her actually just a few minutes ago, she said the key to success at Dover was actually conserving that tire. And with her being the best at doing that last week, if she could do that again at a place like the Glen, I think that'll really come in handy later in the run, about after 5-6 laps.
Yeah, it's just what I was taught. I think I was hearing between Plant, Hunty. Oh, so we just go to Hunty, and he's been having issues all race trying to keep it on track. These cars aren't easy to drive around here, guys. These are actually really hard vehicles, like McLovin said here. These things are like ice going around this track. They're loose. And going
Sorry, I was just going to say, and that just shows you how difficult iRacing is and driving these cars. I mean, you think about Hunty, you think about one of the best, if not the best, road course racer on the console side, and he's out here struggling as bad as he is. That says something.
Most definitely. Dan Kate said, hey, McLovin.
Hi, Dinkate. How are you?
Plant's already talking crap in chat. He's like, no, Tyrone was here last week. You weren't here, LOL. And now she only won because Cola lagged out. It's all right. It's just fun to see a girl beat up on some men in racing.
Look, here's a special guest broadcaster. All I want to see you today is a Marcos Ambrose, Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski finish. That's all I'm asking for.
All right, so we're looking here. Let me look at the grid here as we go into this race. Your grid lining up will be P-Cola Gator on point. That Coach Gator, my bad. Coach Gator on point, followed by Isaac Small. Hunty actually qualified third, which is good run for him. He was having some issues in practice. And you got Plant in fourth, Tyrone in fifth, Dean Clavin in sixth, Caleb McCarthy seventh, David Smith in eighth, Tyler Icy in ninth, and Tyler McIntosh in 10th. Dude, I'm loving McIntosh's paint scheme, by the way. Oh, that thing's sexy. He's running the Scooby-Doo paint scheme.
Oh, the good old Corey LaJoy, huh?
Uh-huh. So
That is one of my favorite schemes.
Sweet Cola here. Pete Cola Gator hasn't gridded on the thing yet. I would have been with him there. But yeah, the stages are tonight, McLovin, 10, 10, and 20. So.
And do you know what the fuel mileage is? Like how long they can stretch it just like on a tank without saving?
That I don't know too much about. I know that they do I think about 50 fuels, so it could be all over the place for that. All depend on how hard they run it. I mean, coming from an experienced road course racer on console side, I feel like you have to literally save your tire, like you were saying earlier, because this track you could literally use that as a late restart just by chance, and boom, you could put yourself in a winning position there.
Now, is it just me, or do you see Dean out here running a Tony Stewart throwback to the 20 car?
Oh, I did see that.
I will say, man, that is a good guy to try to beat today. Tony Stewart, I believe, has what, 2 or 3 wins here at Watkins Glen. If he can get the same success in that scheme as Tony Stewart did, he could be in for a win here.
Oh, most definitely. He's been on fire lately, though, too. He just, bad luck has pursued him. But see these guys. I'm telling you right now, I feel like, I mean, consistent. Oh, as we got, almost under green. Kayla locked it up, almost turning in front of half the field there a little bit.
Yeah, that was a very scary situation to start the race here on the grid, but
that's all right.
Looks like we're okay. I don't see any damage.
That teal Marlboro car from David Smith looks nice. I like that car.
Good old D. Smith.
Well, they got that. He's not the only one. P. Colas are also running a Marlboro scheme. So.
It looks like we got one running the menthol and we got one running the. Exactly. I'm not a big smoker, so I can't remember the other. But
one's running the 100s and one's running the menthol.
yeah.
Y'all boys, let's get it. All right. Exactly, guys. The chat's amazing. Thank you all, guys. We're going to be soon entering turn 6 through 7 here. These guys are going to be locked and loaded and pulling them belts tight. Getting ready to show you boys a fantastic show here tonight for the GC Sports Mike Williams 100 here. Pace cars.
Here we go to the green.
Exactly. Pace cars in, and we are green. Oh, we got a little bit of lag looking for Cola. Cola got a great start, though. So everybody goes in the corner. This is going to be the true test of what happens here. Oh, that's some tight racing. Oh, top running the wall.
Oh, that is some severe damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, P. Cola gets into the wall through the grass, going through the S's as well under caution.
They might throw. The way they're doing cautions tonight, just so it ain't a bunch up, it's an admin throwing cautions tonight.
Okay, okay.
So it's not going to be a full course caution here. Oh, we got Plant hitting the wall too there a little bit. Yeah, guys, this check is not a faint of heart.
Yeah, that is some. That's a tough break there for P. Cola to start the race. I believe he was what, first or second in qualifying, and
yeah, he was the pole setter.
Yes, he just the pole setter. He just tapped the grass going through turn 2 of the S's right there, and it bit him.
Who just ate the wall? I can't tell. Someone just, I don't even know. Oh, it was D. Smith. Like he went, I saw the car go off in the distance, but I didn't see exactly what happened. Yeah, D. Smith off the course there. I think he hit that outside wall out of 5. Out of the carousel. Oh, we got P. Oh, not P. Cola, but Cola there, man. He locked it up going into 1.
Yeah, man, he locked it up a little bit, but he's doing a really good job right now. If the lead he's got at the moment, I would honestly probably try to conserve some tire personally. You want to make sure your car is under you, especially if you get a late charge here from, it looks like Dean, who started in the back, who's already up to P3.
Exactly. He's working on P2. Icy's a little bit bouncing with lag there, but besides that, he's actually reeling Cola in.
Wow, he had a really good bus stop right there as well, and what a run by Icy to begin this race.
I mean, he was fast last week too, well, 2 weeks ago when I was here. He had just misfortune of incidents there at Charlotte, so.
Trust me, I know about misfortunes in Charlotte.
Yeah, as of right now, McLovin actually was one of the drivers of these boys. He's kind of sidelined right now. His wheel broke, so he's gonna maybe get him up on the Friday nights and help me up in the booth. Have a little bit of fun here because I'm enjoying it.
And Cola locks it up again, going into one, and here comes Icy and Dean. They're both reeling him in.
He's gonna burn that tire up. Keep doing it like that, though. That's the bad part.
I mean, you're not wrong. You cannot afford to flat spot one of these tires, man. Once you do that, it's over. It's going to continue the rest of the run.
If they were smart, or if Cola was smart about it, I'd back up my corner a lot more going into one and just let it roll if you can, instead of trying to lock that tire up.
And Cola is a very smart driver, and we know how potent he is at these road courses as well. I think that he will get it underneath him. It's just a matter of getting in a rhythm here early, but we'll see.
Oh yeah. We'll go back to the field here. We got Caleb McCarthy here back and forth. That literally bad looking Mountain Dew shark bite scheme.
I was just, like I said, I was talking to right before the race, and I brought that up, and I was saying that might be one of my 2 or 3 top favorite Mountain Dew schemes of all time. But my boy Casey Kane also had a couple good schemes.
Mm-hmm. Right back here with Tyler McIntosh back here in 5th. And that Scooby-Doo paint scheme. He's got I'm not gonna lie though, he might be back here in 5th, but he's got good entry. When I saw him in 1 there, he looks like he had a great entry.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job, and he looks like he's kind of just taking his time and keeping the car under him, which is really what you need to be doing early in this race, knowing there's stages that the field will get bunched back up.
Oh, most definitely.
Dean seems to have a really good run on Icy here. He's right to his back bumper going through the carousel. He's reeling him in a little bit.
I'll tell you right now, Dean had a great. I was just watching that too. McLovin, man, that was a great carousel turn for him. He had that thing hugging that the turtle, which was not touching it but hugging it, which is a good way to get through that corner.
Oh, he's doing a great job getting Icy here, but I will say Icy's just doing a good job at not worrying about Dean at the moment, just hitting his marks and running the pace he wants to run. Both these drivers are doing really good right now, and I really don't think either of them are pushing it, as it looks like Cola has kind of settled into a rhythm a little bit and is just riding his way.
So, guys, early in the race here, we're about 5 laps to the end of the first stage here. Who's your guys' pick so far? You gonna pick Cola here, or just to win the race altogether? Because we got 35 laps left here. But who's your guys' pick here?
Me personally, I think Cola is going to be very hard to beat from up here in the booth. But I mean, these other guys have some pace. If Cola makes one mistake, these guys could pounce on it. I think Cola has the more overall speed, but these guys aren't going to let him get away with it here. They're I don't even know if he's really pulling on him right now, Glenn. Are they?
So you see Dean's actually trying to make a move here. I think they're keeping the same pace. I'm honestly, I feel like Dean's got more speed, but he's stuck behind Icy. As we get a move right there, he might be getting to do the overtake here on the outside, but Icy has that preferred lane.
Dean should get the runoff here onto the front stretch. It looks like Icy might have let out just a little bit to let him go. Live to fight another day. As Dean moves into P2, after starting in the back, let's see if he can catch up to Cola. As he gets a really good turn 1, and it looks like he might be closing slightly. We might have to inspect his the inside of his car after this race to make sure we don't actually have Tony Stewart underneath that driver's suit.
I know, right?
And it looks like Cola's coming up to lap somebody. Who would that be, Glenn?
That would be, it looks like, be D. Smith? Let me see here real quick. Let's get on board with him here. Yeah, that'd be D. Smith. D. Smith's not having a good start of the race-wise. He had a lot of damage off that incident at a turn 5. Really kind of killed his momentum.
I think for D. Smith to know right now is that I believe he does get a fast repair here. So, don't hit the wall. If he could just stay the only guy a lap down right now, his race is not over by any means. Once the stage comes to the end, he can come in, get his fast repair done, and he's right back in this race.
I'll tell you right now, though, Dean's catching. Very slowly, he's catching. That orange blimp in the back mirror of Cola is getting bigger and bigger as we speak here right now to get almost in this stage.
Yes, it is. It looks like Kayla still has a slight bit of damage from the beginning of the race, but she's holding her own, I believe, in P4 at the moment. Doing a really good job and just riding it out until we get to the end here and she can go get her crew to work on the car.
Man, that just... Dude, looking at Cola going through that corner reminds me of running the trucks on console.
Yeah. And speaking of that, Mr. Ty of Hazard and that Scooby-Doo machine, he is actually on the back bumper of Kayla for position here. Can he get P4 before the end of the stage?
Possibly here. Same thing is, though, is Dean going to be able to run down Cola? That interval's getting smaller and smaller, too, as well.
And I believe we're coming to, what, 2 to go in the stage, 3 to go? Oh, Kayla gets loose!
Oh, little sidewall smack there for Kayla.
That won't kill her. She just needs to get back and finish the stage.
See, it's funny. I said back the corner up, and look what Cola's doing now.
Yep.
He's listening, guys. He's listening to the broadcast.
But I still believe Dean is a little bit better out of 1 through the S's. As you can look at the run he gets through these S's. And like you told me right before the race, Dean had jumped to the top of the board at the end of practice there. He might have found a little something there in those last few minutes of the practice.
Most definitely is. We're getting down to about 3 to go here. So 2 at the line here. Dean's on a move.
See, it's one thing to catch him, though. Can he pass him cleanly for this stage win if he gets to him? That's going to be another question.
The thing is, too, I just thought of something. What if Cola's not showing his full hand yet? It's stage 1.
I mean, that can completely be the case right now. I definitely think that Cola's got more speed under the hood, but I also think these other guys aren't showing everything they got as well.
As we see D. Smith in the pits there. We have... Look back here with Tyler. The battle with the Tylers. If they catch up with each other, it's the battle of the Tylers. Tyler Iracing and Tyler McIntosh.
And Cola had a really good last lap as well. Gave him a little bit of breathing room, the Dean here.
I do love that Scooby-Doo scheme, though. Along with the Haviland scheme for Tyler Iracing. I like that.
Oh, that Tyler Iracing Haviland scheme is legendary.
Kayla just took back spot from Tyler McIntosh. And drove away.
Oh, Ty Hazard and that Scooby-Doo machine you were just bragging about is not looking as good right now as the whole front end is damaged. You might need to go back and see where that damage came from, maybe at the stage break.
Let's see here. We can look here real quick. Oh, he hit the wall. Oh, man. He got loose going through the upper S's. That's what happened.
And we have hit, I believe, 1 to go here in the stage. Dean had a really good turn 1. He's trying to put this pressure on in this last lap and see if he can't get this stage win. Going through the S's, it's about a 10 car length battle between Cola and Dean for the stage win here.
I'm having issues. It won't go back to live.
And Dean is continuing to close the gap through the bus stop. 3 car lengths going into the carousel. And Cola hold on for 2 more corners as we go through 6 and 7. He's got about 4 car lengths on Dean going in the turn 6 here, guys. Dean drives it in deep, cuts it to 2 car lengths through 6. Going into the last turn here, turn 7. Dean is there. He's right at his back bumper, but it doesn't look like he's going to get to him. Cola will take stage 1. What a run by Dean those last 2 laps to get right to his rear bumper, though.
I might have to bring my thing back up here, John, because it is not working. I got nothing for, give me a minute.
In your top 5 in that stage were Cola with the stage win, Dean Clavitt finishing 2nd, Tyler Icy 3rd, Kayla McCarthy 4th, and Ty of Hazard 5th. Rounding out your field would be Plant in 6th, Mo Power Flirt in 7th, Tyrone in 8th, and D Smith in 9th.
There we go. I got it fixed. Sorry, guys. It got a little glitchy there. My apologies. Let's bring up Mr. Cola up here to the booth here. Give a little bit of a interview for there was to get his feelings on how the car feels. Mr. Cola, this is McLovin Insanity in the booth, man. Congrats on stage 1 win there, buddy.
Thank you.
What's your thoughts on the car here, man? Looks like everybody's having their own troubles here on this road course with these new gen cars.
Yeah, it was kind of a struggle, and then towards the middle of the stage there, I started short shifting a little bit, and I think I got the handle of it down just a little bit. Hopefully we can stay out front, keep the clean air, and hopefully we can go for win for number 4.
I think it's 4 or 5, I believe. 4, yep. It's 4. You're going for 5, though.
Hopefully we can get number 4 tonight.
Alrighty, man. Well, hopefully see you back in the next stage here. Good luck.
Yep, thank you.
Alright, Bob. Alright, guys.
You know it's going to be interesting here.
Dean's not in the back now.
Well, not only that, pit stops. Who's gonna have the best pit stop, man? You never know. I've had plenty of races where I've gained and lost spots on pit road here.
Oh, so have I. Well, I mean, not here, but at the other tracks I agree.
Yeah, on iRacing, yes. I was just thoroughly impressed with that run Dean put together those last 2 laps. He cut that lead. I mean, it had to be just a little over a second. He was about a car length off his bumper going through turn 7 there to take the green and white checkered. I mean, he put a heck of a run the last 2 laps together.
Think about it. He could use that in the long run there for himself. Coming down, in this race here, wise. So you might want to keep that in his arsenal.
Oh, for sure. Cole, I don't know if he was struggling or just taking it easy, but I mean, Dean was coming. But we're about to have some more players in the mix now. Some guys are going to use their fast repairs. Some are going to repair their cars, and some of those guys that never really got a chance to compete early on are going to be back in this race.
As we go here, wise, let's see who can win the race off pit road.
And Dean just overshoots his box just a little bit. That's going to hurt him.
It looks like Pete Cola used his fast repair. They only get, what, 2 of them in the race here? So.
Yep.
Looks like it's going to be Isaac, followed by Dean, Icy, Plant, Tyler McIntosh, Kayla, Picola, and then Hunty. I don't know where Tyrone is at. Oh, he's out on track 2. He's back air-wise. There's a couple lap down cars. These guys go to catch up with the field here. We have getting close to the beginning of stage here, guys. Who do you think's gonna? We'll look at that little. He's there to get his lap back, I believe. D. Smith. He stayed out, I think, to get his lap back.
Well,
But,
remember, he did come down pit road in the middle of that first stage, so he could take the wave around here, get one of those laps back, pit, in the middle of that second stage, and then he shouldn't lose a lap here at the Glen, so he'd be able to keep that one lap in the bag.
all he would need to do is just get gas. He can keep tires on it, and when they go all pit, he'll get tires on it from there. But, oh, dude, he even has Stewart on top of the car. Doesn't even say Dean Clavitt. He literally went all out Stewart.
Yeah, if you look at the back windshield though, it says POS on it, and I agree, he is a POS. But he drives good, so I mean he can get away with it sometimes.
I mean, hey, Taddy even said in the comments, he's like, "What? El Parco's actually fast?" I said, "Yes." From the console side, the iRacing scene, he actually has picked up a lot of speed. Which is good for him, though. But as we get, I believe it's going to be the one to go here, wise, and they'll be loading up and ready to go here. Looks like that, unless they're going to be counting caution laps. That race is going to be a little shorter on that stage. The way I'm seeing it.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't go green that time by, but I guess that's because D. Smith had to get that wave around.
I'm interesting to see what Dean's got now, since he's up there, side by side, fresh tires. See what he can do with Cola.
Well, speaking of colas, the guy I'll be keeping an eye on is actually rolling off, I think, P5 or 6 on this restart, and he's got a repaired car, and he's never really had a chance to compete in that first stage, and his name's P. Cola. We'll see if he can get back to the front.
Exactly, he is our pole setter, or was our pole setter. So, anything can happen here. As we're going out of the bus stop here, going into the carousel. 2 more corners here, and we'll be going to green here for stage 2. On point here will be Isaac Small, followed by Dean Clavitt, Tyler Icy, then Plant, Tyler McIntosh, Jonathan, aka P. Colligator, Flirt, Caleb McCarthy, and Tyrone and D. Smith winding up the rear there. As we're coming through turn 6 here. Coming to turn 7. These guys are locked and loaded, ready for stage 2 here. As we come into turn 7 here, the pace car will be entering. Pace car is in. These guys are locked and loaded, ready to go.
And we're green. And Nicola with another great start, being the leader. That is your one advantage. Oh, and was that the 21 of Plant locks it up going into turn 1.
Everybody kept it together, so. As we got a battle here, boys. Dean's like, I'm not letting Cola get away this time.
Oh, we got a wreck in the back. 32 around.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a big one. Oh, we got the 32 involved. The 21 of Plant, and Kayla's got some serious damage to the front end.
That might be a caution. Admins have to throw it if it is.
Oh, they just thrown it as Dean was looking to the inside of Cola for the lead. Now, that really helps D. Smith out, though. I mean, he just took the wave around. He can catch right back up to the back of the field, and he's getting himself slowly back in this race.
Yeah, it looks like McCarthy's not having the great race she wants to right now with all that damage right now. I would go back and look and see how that happened, but I don't want to glitch it again here. But we'll try it here. Alright, let's get back here. Looks like McIntosh got loose. Oh, yeah. And just Kayla had nowhere to go. Oh, we got it back rolling again here. Alright. Again, thanks to all the fans coming out here tonight, watching these boys race around the Glen here for the Mike Williams 100 here. Again, if you guys are just tuning in, why the name of this? It was actually supposed to be the Glen 100, but I asked the boss to change it to the Mike Williams 100. One of our racers and pretty much CEO of the iRacing side of the GC Sports. His father's in the hospital, not doing great, and I wanted to pay a tribute to him. He's a good friend, and hoping everything's all right with her dad. So if y'all can get a prayer for him, man, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, we're all thinking of you, Coco, and we know you're out there watching, hopefully. We're praying for you, your dad, and the rest of your family, man. You'll get through this. Yes,
most definitely, man. I mean, he's done a lot to get this gig up and running here on the iRacing side. Oh, as we see Dean pitting.
Wow, Dean giving up the track position for, I don't know if he's coming in for fuel or tires, but I mean, only having about half a lap on him, I'm surprised you don't stay out there.
Well, I don't know how many sets of tires these guys get either.
Which is another reason I would have stayed out. But I don't know.
But
let's see here.
A lot of people came in though. I mean, most of them were in the middle of that wreck. Oh, and Dean missed his pit box again. Looked like it. I think he just took fuel. Ty Hazard says just me being an idiot. My bad for everyone involved. Hey, it's all good, brother. Again, dude, these cars I hear are icy as can be, so.
I would, what's up?
Appreciate it, guys. Just tuned in. Coco's in chat. We're praying for you, brother.
Got your back, Coco. I'm curious. Part of me wants to bring Dean in the booth, and I kind of want to know what that strategy call was about.
If you bring him in, all you're going to get is, yep, He's a man of few words. He don't say much. So.
It just surprises me, only having a half a lap, and we know they're good on fuel to the end of the stage. I just don't know why you pit there.
Maybe for a long run here. Say he's not thinking of this stage. He's thinking of the next stage. Because remember, it's going to be double the laps of this stage coming into stage 3.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know exactly how much fuel they got, but if everyone just topped off at the end of that stage, you're only going to get about half a lap more, And I mean, you're gonna pit at the end of the stage too, I would assume. But maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. I don't know. And Kayla's been through a lot. Used 2 fast repairs, and look, she's sitting up here in 4th with a chance to still go out this win.
Right? No problem, bud, man. Anytime, man. It's I believe going to 1 to go here. This is gonna probably be close to ending the stage here. Buck, it's actually been some really good racing. I mean, minus a little bit of looseness everywhere wise, which these guys are gonna get. But it's been some good racing. I've enjoyed it.
It's been pretty good racing for sure. You're gonna have a couple accidents at a place like the Glen. It's part of the nature of the beast. But these guys are doing a really good job, and I think the greatest example of that is Mr. Tyler Icy sitting there in P2 right now. Look how clean his car has looked all race long, and here he is on the front row.
I mean, you're gonna be somebody knocking on the back of Cola's door there. Look, P. Cola Gator saying, "Hey, Cola, you're not the only Cola in this field."
Yes,
So,
sir. I mean, like I said, he got in that accident lap 1 from the pole position, and like you said, here he is back, ready to compete.
It's crazy though. These guys earlier when I was talking to them said, "Oh, this is going to be a dreadful race." I've yet to see anything dreadful. I've seen some good racing.
It's been really good racing for us. I will say maybe being in the car might be a little different going around Watkins Glen, but these guys are doing a good job. And gals.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Mid cities like Kayla's racing mad. I've been there. I've done that. I've won races that way too, actually. But yeah, we're looking here wise. Yeah, it's been great road course racing, Aquatati. Top-notch racing for top-notch drivers, exactly. Buck, yeah.
Exactly why you're not racing in it, Taddy.
Yeah, well, he's actually getting a PC. He's coming.
Oh, well, if it's for top-notch drivers, Taddy's not allowed over here.
Oof.
We're just messing with you, Taddy. We'd love to have you. And I'm actually enjoying being in the booth. These guys are putting on a really good show.
Yeah, Buck, we missed you, brother. We wish you were here. He's over in Cali right now, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you, bud.
I know, right? Nice weather, probably amazing food. Mm.
Oh, someone's in the grass on the pace laps here.
That's Tyrone.
Yeah, we're about to go green here.
All right. Oh, look, Icy kind of somewhat met Cola on that restart. Somewhat.
Yeah. It looks like we're going to have a 2-lap shootout to the end of the stage here, guys. And P. Cola overshoots it just a little bit. They are 3 wide for P2 as here comes Dean. Dean settles back in third right behind P. Cola as we got the top 3 in qualifying sitting 1, 2, 3 at the moment, I believe.
Oh, we got Tyrone in the wall out of the exit of the S's. And it looked like P. Cola might have nicked that wall coming out of the S's as well. Not enough to hurt the car, but I'll tell you right now, we might, dude, 2 to go here. You might see somebody else kick this stage here.
Oh, Dean. P. Cola misses the exit of the bus stop just a little bit, and he is going to lose a lot of spots as Dean moves into P2 here.
He's just letting everybody go. Something must have happened to the car. I mean, he probably didn't want to get in the groove of everybody there. As we go back here with Dean Wise, Dean's trying to run Cola down here to see if he can get the stage win here from him. But like
and we were out here questioning the strategy call. If he got tires or something there and did an adjustment, maybe it was the right thing to do. He might get the stage win here.
He's catching him big time.
Oh, he drove it in deep. Oh, she's stuck too.
Oh, what a run! It's gonna be like shades of the last stage. Did you see that thing get sideways? He wheeling that thing to the center.
Dean and Cola are both wheeling these cars right now as Dean has a massive run going into this bus stop. Shades of turn 1 stage 1 all over again. Dean is there. He is on his bumper going through the bus stop. Can he get to him to these last 3 corners?
Oh, he's eating him up. He's gonna get him in the carousel. Oh, they both got a little iffy out of the carousel there. It looks like Cola's gonna get a run, more of the run out of the corner here, Wise.
About 2.5 car lengths going in the turn 6. Can Dean get him? Cola goes a little wide. Dean is there.
Inside.
He's looking to his inside.
Yeah, Cola got a great entry to that corner, though.
I think Dean might have thought better of sending it in there, and I agree with that call. And Cola's going to sweep the stages, it looks like.
Yeah, I believe that is. It should be. Yes, it is. Blakey Tuggle's out there saying someone needs to take the Blakey T line. I think that was Pete Colligator a little bit ago taking that high line and out of the way.
I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep giving this guy a shout out tonight. How about Icy, man? He's just running his pace and staying in this top 3, man. He hasn't had no damage all night long. He's got those faster pairs if needed. He's got himself in position to possibly sneak this out here in this last stage.
I'm excited for him, man. If he can pull out a dub out of here out of nowhere, dude, it'd be amazing. But as we're sitting here right now, unless something catastrophically happens to the 5 and the 56, I don't know, man. But look, I mean, if you want to look something interesting, look who's in 4th right now.
Oh, I see that, Mr. Ty of Hazard in the mystery machine doing a great job. And he would have had that stage win too if it wasn't for those meddling top 3. I'll tell you.
Or that, or I'm kind of curious how the mystery of this car right now is how he run and go good with no rear end. that right there is a mystery.
The one thing I am curious to see here, Dean. So, like, you had, Glenn, you had Dean come in late there. That's why I was thinking about him. You had Dean, Kayla, a couple people like that come in really late at the end of that stage. Do they stay out here and maybe stick Cola back in the traffic?
I feel like Dean's going to stay out. Because that was a 2-lap run. You really didn't have a whole lot on it.
And what about Kayla? Same thing. She came in, Dean got that faster pair, and she actually let a lot of people by there at the end of that stage, maybe saving those tires so she could stay out here?
Maybe. I mean, again, all they would really need, I mean, even if that happens, all they would really need is some fuel. If Kayla would come down, they still would get track position over Cola. If they came down and just got fuel by itself.
That is a very good point.
I don't think they'll have an issue with it.
I think one of the ways to beat this 5, because other than the 56, I haven't seen many people at the same pace, is to maybe put him back in traffic and do a different strategy here.
The only person I've seen besides the 56, it's just he ever shot his corner, is Pete Cola Gator. He looks like he had enough speed to run down Cola. It's just he overshot that corner.
Yeah, he's got the speed, but like we said before the race, that's why consistency is such a big key here. You make one mistake and you see what happened to Pete Cola. It drops you from leading the race or second in the race all the way to the rear.
Talking about that, I don't think Gator's in the race anymore. I think he used up his faster pairs and got wrecked somewhere.
Oh, decision time.
Let's see here real quick. See what happened here real quick.
Oh, Kayla McCarthy stays out, and she will assume the lead here, as well as Tyrone.
Oh, he got stuck in the wall. He lost it under pace lap, and it got stuck in the fence. That's interesting.
That was Tyrone on the lead lap.
Yes.
All right, so we had 2 people stay out right there. Kayla McCarthy and Tyrone will be your front row when we go back green, and the rest of these guys are on here on pit road.
Now, question, I'm going to watch this. I'm curious if Dean just take... All right, so I know Plant just took gas. He was too quick in, too quick out. Dean might have done that too.
Dean took 4 tires with Cola. I don't think he took tires that last pit stop. No way. But this is the strategy I'm talking about. Now, this is the first time all day Cola's been back in traffic. How will he handle in traffic?
Yeah, he's about 5th right now, so...
Mm-hmm. I mean, think about Kayla, man. She already used both of her faster pairs. Tyrone the same way, and now they're first and second in this race.
Because they have nothing to lose right now.
Mm-hmm.
They've used all their faster pairs. They're at the bottom of the 9th. They're trying to swing for the fences right now.
And really, I believe it's a good call. Not only do you have the track position, you have a gap to who's been the fastest cars all day long, and without having faster pairs, the best place to be is out front, in my opinion.
See, what's going to be really interesting is the way that Cola got such a good lead is off that restart when he was at point. Which is going to make it interesting here on the restart when he won't have that advantage anymore. as we're coming down to about 15 some odd to go here.
And as Plant pointed out, this is only Tyrone's second week. Why not take a risk? You know, you're way behind in the points, just starting out. See if you can go out there and sneak a win out. You never know.
Once again, I believe 1 to go here this time by. Again, thank you everybody that stopped in and watched, is chatted here. We are about rounding up here, wise the last stage here for the GC Sports Mike Williams 100 here at the Glen.
And again, we'd like to say, we're here for you, Coco, and anyone out there, if you could send your prayers to him and his father and the rest of his family, that'd be much appreciated.
Maybe you guys wouldn't be seeing all this iRacing like as if it wasn't for Coco and Taddy. But Coco brought the iRacing side to live, so you guys wouldn't be seeing these guys race like this if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, thanks to Coco and Taddy, and where would we be? Where would we be without our Budman, man?
I know, right?
Mr. Budman.
I heard he's legendary at Talladega and where were they at? They were Talladega
Texas.
in Texas. Yeah, I heard he's legendary there.
Oh, he was Snapchat famous at Texas. He was all over the place as Mr. Budman.
So I'm seeing, man. There you go. The pace car lights are off here. We are going green this time by here. It's kind of crazy to see it on the iRacing side of this, of how big that hill is from an angle. When you're racing, it doesn't look that big and steep. But from the iRacing side, it really has a little bit of a climb to it.
I am very interested to see this restart, man. You got who in my opinion, have been the 2 fastest cars all day, starting on row 3 together. This is going to be very interesting. And I'm gonna say, Glenn, if Tyrone somehow sneaks out a top 2, top 3 out of this, that might be one of the bigger upsets we've seen in GC Sports.
Budman is famous in both locations. That was Mopower Youngsis. I don't know exactly who that Mopower is. Mopower family I hear is very big, so I don't know exactly all the Mopower boys. All right, as we see the pace car coming here on the point here to start of stage 3 will be Kayla McCarthy and Tyrone.
Tyrone actually got a really good start there of Kayla. Those two go in turn 1 side by side.
Oh, a little break up there as we see Plant making a lookout in Tyrone and possibly taking a little run here with. Oh, we got Tyrone loose in the grass.
Oh, Top Hazard spins icy.
Cola.
Oh, in the cola.
Oh, a lot of damage from cola.
We got a big one in the back here, and Tyrone has hit the wall as well through the S's.
Is that going to be a yellow for that? Does not look like it. So we go back to the lead here, Wise. We got Plant on the and there's the yellow.
And this is what I was talking about. You get those guys back in traffic, you never know what can happen.
Well, that all started when Tyrone got loose in the dirt. I think he was trying to get out of everybody's way, and it just went into chaos.
The 32 of Ty had a really good run through turn 1 as well, and was actually able to get by both Dean and Nicola. But it looked like he was trying to look to the inside of Icy there, and I'm not sure exactly what happened, but all I know is Icy got turned off the front end of Ty.
Let's look here. We will go back here. And look here, Wise. Tyrone got loose. He got turned by the Ty and Ty show. Tyler McIntosh turned him, and then Ty got turned, and then there was a cluster. So. But guys, as we get here wise, I think it's been the most, I mean not the most cautions, but this has been like the stretch of cautions we've had between the stage and this. But we've only had about, like without stage cautions, roughly I think 3 cautions out of so far, so which is not terrible for these guys having to ring their rest of these cars around this road course here.
And Dean was probably the best out of those guys that pitted, as he has worked his way back up to third through all that and managed to get through there without any damage.
Yeah, he wasn't even a part of that, which people that got involved was Tyler McIntosh, D. Smith, Isaac Small, Icy, Tyrone, and I believe Flirt got a little piece of that at the end, if I'm not mistaken.
And if I told you we'd see Kayla and Plant up here at the end of this race after the amount of stuff they went through in stage 1 and 2, would you believe me?
Probably not. I mean,
Yeah,
I may know the
here they
caliber of these guys' driving abilities. It's just, again, sweet Kayla.
Wow.
Whoa, Plant did not pit out of that. Interesting. So you got, again, 3 people that really haven't been up front going to be at the restart here. You have Tyler McIntosh. Actually, I'm surprised he actually stayed out. He had a lot of damage.
Yes, he did. I'm surprised myself.
Oh, and Picola's still in the race. He just had, I guess, to be towed to pit road. He's getting his lap back here. But that's what I'm saying. I'm kind of shocked that the 32 of Tyler McIntosh stayed out there, though. He got nailed pretty hard in the wall. That I'm kind of curious what he's going with that strategy, unless he's coming in this time by around and going to start in the rear. I don't know. So here's interesting, John. Coming out of pit road, we have Dean and Isaac starting 3rd and 4th.
Yes, well, those guys didn't take any tires because he had just pitted for tires. They just topped off with fuel. And then you had Kayla come off with fresh tires behind them.
And Icy had to get a whole brand new race car pulled off the hauler, so.
One thing about that is Icy, like we said, stayed out of trouble those first 2 stages, so he could kind of afford to have an accident. I mean, he's still got 1 fast repair left. He's back in this race. He's not done yet. We know he's got a decent speed. He could always get back up there and compete.
See, are we going to see another new winner this season? That's the question. Because we saw Kayla, another new winner last week at Dover. And before that, we had the winners we've had so far has been Flirt, FMF, which no longer races with. He had other obligations to go to. Cola's won. Actually, I think he's won 4.
He's won 4, looking for a 5th tonight.
I believe so. Mid-City said she should be good on fuels. Kayla's going to be good for the end of the stage here. Now that puts in the thing there. Does Plant got enough fuel?
I'm pretty sure Plant's probably saving hard right now. I definitely think he's doing that. And if we keep getting cautions like that, that might be what he's relying on. You get a couple more cautions, you'll save those couple laps you need, and you'll be good to go and won't have to give up that track position. You're starting to get down to the point of that race where it's what's that old saying? You made your bed, now you got to lie in it.
Exactly.
And I'm with you. I'm surprised Ty on that in that little damaged up mystery machine stayed out there.
Yeah, I don't know why he did, but I mean we'll see what happens here. So I'm gonna line up here. It's gonna be Ty Hazard with Plant on the front there. Actually, it's gonna be Plant's ahead of him, but Plant, Ty Hazard. We got Cola, El Parco, Icy, Kayla, D Smith, Flirt, and P Colligator.
And I believe every single one of them is on the lead lap, correct? Yep.
Yes, actually, yes, they are.
In the way this race has been going, you can.
Right.
Hey, Pete Cola's still not out of this race. He's right there.
As we're coming through the carousel here. Coming to be 12 to go at the line here. Again, guys, this field's been shaken up twice. Is your guys' pick still valid? Do you think Cola can not muscle his way, but make his way up through the field to get up there to the lead? Do you think Kayla can, with them fresh tires, be able to make it up here wise and take the victory and be a repeat winner? We also got DL Parco here. Fast piece here wise, or we got Plant. Ty Hazard, anybody?
Yeah. Well, Plant, Ty Hazard, can they stay up there and stretch the fuel? I mean, we're about to find out, aren't we?
Exactly. As the pace car will be going in here with 12 to go for the Mike Williams 100, presented by GC Sports.
And Plant had a really good start there. He played some good games.
That was a good entry. We got Dean looking the inside of Ty Hazard here to try to get ahead of Cole as much as he can right now.
As Dean clears Ty here for second, and he sets his eyes here on Plant.
Oh!
Cola into the wall through the S's. Oh, that is big.
And I don't know what happened. It looked like the car just veered left.
It snapped on him really bad. I wasn't sure what happened there.
Let's say, because Kayla was right there. Unless Kayla took the air off him. Hold on, let me look here. Let's look here. No, it just went left. Whole car. I don't know what happened there.
I didn't see anyone else involved, so I really don't expect a caution out of that at the moment.
Yeah, like he just... Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh, 32 loose off the... Ooh, he saves it. Kayla will pass the 32 for P3 here, as Dean is looking to the inside of the Plant for the lead coming down the front stretch.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. That was vicious, though, for Cola. That's not the first time he's had a vicious wreck like that in the GCI racing scene. Man, he got a great run in the center there on Plant.
I really think this is a losing battle for Plant. He just needs to get back in line and keep this track position. As we know, he's got to save fuel.
Oh, what a save, though.
That was an amazing save.
That could have been catastrophic for Plant. As we see Dean here stretching her out.
See, now that Plant has lost his lead, knowing he might be short on fuel, this is the time he starts saving.
Because you never know, a caution could come out later in this run here and put him in catbird seat. Alright. We got Kayla slowly, and I mean slowly, reeling in Plant here.
And I will say, at this moment in time, I don't want to jinx him, but that staying out call, if Plant can get this car to the end and stay in this top 3-4, that is better than where he's been running all day. So in the end of the day, that might be a good strategy.
I looked like he was about to go pit there, but... Oh, and my racing just froze. Great. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to miss half this race here. Give me a minute.
Dean's still Dean is still P1 at the moment, slowly pulling away from Plant, as Plant is continuing to hold down P2, but Kayla is slowly closing in, as well as Tyler Icey.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, guys. It crapped itself.
Now, if I'm Dean here, Glenn, I know you have some technical issues. I'm just gonna say I'd be conserving some tire right now. You know, the guy behind you's got less fuel, worse tires. He's really not the guy you're racing at this moment for the win. If I'm him, I am just conserving my tire and waiting to see if Kayla or any of these other people can catch me that are on the same sequence.
Yeah, I'd literally see what happened was in that general aspect of it. I'm joining back in here in a minute, guys. I do apologize for the screen here. We're jumping
Dean
back.
has opened up about I would say 2-3 second lead over Plant here. Still holding on the second at the moment. These guys behind him are kind of battling, which is allowing him to hold P2.
We're jumping back in here, guys. I do apologize. iRacing locked up.
We have Dean with a little, pretty big lead right now. We have Plant here in second, followed by Kayla McCarthy, Tyler Icey, and it looks like the 32 and fifth of Ty of Hazard.
Yeah, Anthony Allen. Yeah, I have to. My iRacing froze up for the broadcasting side here. I'm reloading back in here. We're probably about 8 to go here. Getting close to it. So I do apologize for the inconvenience here. We're jumping in here real shortly here. There we go, guys. There we go.
I believe we're at 9 to go at the moment, but I'm not quite sure. Let me see here.
We're at 8 to go here. As we got the 32 of good battle right now between the Tylers. Tyler Icey.
Plant overshoots turn 1 just a little bit. Will that allow Kayla and Tyler to catch him?
Well, Tyler McIntosh and Tyler Icey were having a door-to-door battle there. So.
Battle of the ties.
Exactly.
And I will continue to say, Plant is holding on to P2 with older tires and less fuel in the tank. If he makes this to the end and gets a P3 or a top 3 out of it, job well done.
Oh, by the way, I haven't gave a shout out to it, Wise. All right, so I do apologize. Action's been all over the place here tonight. So, guys, this is not the only racing we have in the week, Wise. We have console racing from the PS4 side for GC Sports. The preset guys riding Monday and Tuesday. I actually do not know where they race this week. I can give you a hot minute here and be able to tell you here. Yeah. So they were just at Iowa. Oh, man, that's going to be fun this week, guys. If you guys are dirt fans, you guys might want to check in on the preset side and customs on Tuesday or Wednesday and Thursday. The boys will be slinging dirt on the console side here at Eldora, so
100% races at Eldora.
exactly. So that's a 150 lap race you guys are going to be able to see there, so it's going to be fun to see there. And then you come back to us next week and we'll be, oh, I don't even know where we'll be at. We are at, we're at Vegas next week. That ought to be a fun race.
I know where Dean's going to be at after this race is the pace he's laying down right now, and that's
I
at
know,
the
right?
bank cashing his winner's check, man. He is gone.
That lightning pace he's running right now. Fastest lap, jeez, yeah, dude. The fastest lap he ran was a 1:12.69. And the guys behind them are running 1:13s. Like, he's lightning fast right now. We're running back here with Kayla. See if she can make a run on, get up to Plant here. Possibly get P2. She's not that far behind him. She's running him down.
That's why I'm so impressed with Plant, to be honest, though. That 33 of Kayla and that 17 both have like about 5-6 lap fresher tires and more fuel in the tank, and they are. It's not like they're reeling him in fast. You know, he's putting down some decent laps for what he's got under the hood at the moment.
I can actually tell you here in a minute there, John. Let's see here. Time data. Between Plant and Kayla. Last couple laps, it looks like Kayla has ran him down though. As we look at the time data here wise. See who has the top speed right now. Looks like Dean. Actually, Kayla. Kayla has the top. For last couple laps, she's had the top speed.
Yeah, it's going to take a caution or something to get Dean, or a mistake on his part. He has got about 7 seconds back to Plant and about 9 seconds to Kayla. I know Kayla's a little bit quicker right now, but you're not running someone down 9 seconds without a mistake in 4 laps.
No way. Again, that wrench in that plan there, man. Again, gonna have a new winner this week. The way it's going here. Looking like the NASCAR Cup Series right now, having 12 different winners in a season.
And it definitely does look like Dean is definitely channeling his inner Tony Stewart at Watkins Glen this week.
Can we be fair though? Jeff Gordon was better. Ooh.
Oof. We're not gonna go there.
Nah.
Let's not start an argument in the chat.
No. I'm just not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me, you're not that guy.
Nah. Is it coming to 4 to go here, Wise? Dude, he's just... Actually, Plant might be off, but he's keeping steady in some corners on him, though.
That's what I was saying. To be on older tires and worried more about fuel, to be running a decent pace like he is, and really holding his own still in P2 with about 5-lap older tires at a road course, that is very impressive.
So you look like Tyrone just finally came off, I guess having his pit stop with all the repairs just to get back on track to finish. That's dedication, knowing that your car's that broke and you still stand here. Is Dean sputtering?
He seems up to speed to me.
It sounded when he was going, I mean, I don't know if he was downshifting, but it sounded like the motor was sputtering. I hope he ain't running out of fuel.
I think it's just throttle control at the moment, but that'd be crazy if he was.
But coming to 3 to go here, we have Kayla actually slowly running down Plant. I think them tires are finally giving up on Plant. It's been he's been trying as hard to stay where he's at.
Well, he's been doing a fantastic job. And he's still in a great position unless he has like some terrible laps to hold on to this P2 here. Kayla is definitely closing though.
You can see the looseness off Plant though at the exits now.
Oh, his rear tires are chirping. They're like, "Get me off of this car."
Exactly. So you guys see them. Oh, Kayla locked it up a little bit in turn 1 there.
And we are at 2 to go, guys. 2 to go.
I feel like a caution would have really changed everything in this race, though.
Yeah, but you got to put your hat out to Dean. He kept that car clean all race. He's ran a wonderful race. He showed the pace early on. Played the right strategy call, and here he is at the end. He was just in the right places at the right time. Unfortunately for Cola, he didn't have that same luck.
Yeah, he's been having some really bad luck lately. Oh, Plant. Dude, Kayla got around Plant. Not looking at the bumper there. I might have to look there.
Yeah, Plant has some damage. He might have got into something there.
Let me look here. I'm right on board here. There's one to go there. Let's see here. Oh, he lost it in the bus stop.
Those tires are just gone on him, man. He's holding on for dear life. And the 88 is around in the S's. Oh, boy.
And the bad part is, along with that, the 32 of Macintosh tagged Plant in the middle of that. So we see here right now, Dean has a 14-second lead right now.
Oh, he gone. He's just cruising. He over there. He looking for someone to pick up to take on their Uber ride.
I know, right?
He's already like, hey, where's my invite to the post race interviews? I'm ready to go. Well, as he's got 2 more corners to go here. It's not locked up quite yet. Anything can happen as we saw Kyle Larson and Pocono going through turn 3.
Exactly. Easing himself through the corners here. Going into the last corner here. So we coming out of turn 7 here. The checkered flag will be waving for Mr. Dean Clabbett, pulling out his inner Tony Stewart here tonight in the Mike Williams 100.
And what a recovery for Kayla McCarthy from using both of her faster pairs in the first 2 stages to getting a P2.
And just to let you know too here, John, this is Dean's first win.
Wow, I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, he's been close.
And the 32 is out of fuel. The 32 is out of fuel.
Ooh.
Go win, Dean.
Thank you.
Plant is out of fuel as well, as he's coasting across the line to take home P4.
Look at your boy Icy coming in P3.
Podium finish, man. I told you, keep that car clean, he'd be there at the end. Oh, I just seen that.
Alrighty, guys, let's go get the boys in the chat here. Let's bring in the race winner, followed by the top 3. All right, we'll bring race winner. Here.
It was just loose. But then I adjusted the pinion or whatever.
Ty, you're in broadcast chat, brother.
Woo. Oh, my bad.
You
Y'all
good?
pulled me up last second.
Yep. All right, so we got the top 3 here, guys. The finishing order here. Dean, the man of no words. Great win tonight, man.
Thank you. I did not finish 3rd.
Yeah, you did.
No, I blew up.
Oh, no. Icy did. My bad. I'm sorry, Ty.
You're good. You're good.
All right, brother. Hold on. I'll move you back up there. Again, great win there, Dean, man. This is your first one in GC Sports, ain't it?
Yeah, it should be my 2nd or 3rd, but yeah, it's my first.
Hey, yeah, man. I mean, dealt with the cards was dealt, man. Pulled your inner Tony Stewart out tonight, pulling out that win.
Yeah, it was had a good car. Didn't have had a decent car. It wasn't faster than Cola's, but something happened to him and all that, and got out of the race. So hate that happened to him, but car was good and pretty stable there.
Oh, man, you look like you had a rocket ship at the end of there, Wise. Again, I really wish it had come down to Wise because I'd like to see what a battle would have been between you and Cola because you guys look like, at least in stage 1 and 2, the fastest cars in the field up front, at least, just with the track position counted.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was a little faster than Cola there, but I would have liked to see it, run out between the both of us. But circumstances happens, and I've had a couple circumstances dealt my way this season, so it's nice to get one in return, I guess.
Oh yeah, man. I think it's the first time you're actually a man of many words instead of man of few words.
Yeah, well, I don't like getting pulled in on the stages. It screws me all up. So that's why I don't.
Good word of advice.
So
you're good.
That
man.
Felt like letting Cola win the first 2 stages, so I didn't have to come up here and save it till the end.
But all right, man, good win here. We're gonna go on to 2nd place here. Kayla, what a recovery tonight, man! That amazing recovery here tonight for the 33 team.
Yeah, we definitely had some ups and downs this entire race. We pushed it too hard that first run and burnt the tires off. I just wanted to see how hard we could push it. Found the limit, found it too quick. But overall, P2 will take it. Good points tonight for us. And this team is just a some battling mother truckers, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. For all for the incidents and you didn't have any more fast repairs at the end of that race, did you?
No, and our plan was to stay in the back and kind of just kind of ride. And the start we were riding, but we were aggressively riding, so that was kind of a downfall. And then we started pushing a little harder at stage 2, and the 32 lost it. And I was I'd been told to be cautious on that first lap, even if you lose enough to the leaders, just give it up and it'll balance out. And I just I didn't listen. Driver's head was bigger than the crew chief's head, and unfortunately, but it all worked out for us. We'll take it.
Most definitely.
Quick question for you, Kayla. Sorry to cut in, Glenn. I saw you had stayed out there because you had just pitted before the end of that stage. Is there a reason? I thought for sure you were going to try to stretch the fuel there and maybe keep the track position. Was that not a possibility? Is that why you brought it down there at the end?
Yeah, we were way too close on fuel. We would have needed after that second caution, we still would have needed one more caution to comfortably make it. So we came down, put tires on it, and took some fuel, and we're good to go. We knew for sure we were good to go, even with the green white checkered. Those guys up front would have been really close on green white checkers. I think I still had about 4 or 5 laps left right now in the tank. So would have been close on green white checkered, but we could have done it. We were saving hard the entire race for that reason. Just didn't play out like that.
All right. I actually have one other question, Kayla, because it wasn't in with the area wars. Back when Cola was in front of you, did his car just snap? Because it looked weird from the side from us.
Yeah, man, that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in this whole sim stuff. I don't know if he got on the gas too quick and got the thing sideways. I'd done that a couple times in practice, trying to test the limits, especially on new tires and cold tires. Those S's back there are so sensitive, and they're even more sensitive as the tires get older and more heat built up in them. And the thing just came around on them, and I was worried about that because it happened to me earlier, or to the 32 earlier, and I got collected in it. So just trying to be real cautious, and I hate it for Cola because he definitely had a top winning car. I feel like we had a top 3, top 5 car, so I'm happy with it. We tend to struggle on road courses, so I'll take this.
Alrighty, that is Kayla McCarthy in the number 33 here, and coming in third. Icy, man, where'd you pull that out of? I mean, I know you had a fast car tonight, but man, 3? Come on, man.
Yeah, I guess the driver stepped on his junk a little bit there towards the end. I lost it and wrecked and thought we were done. Honestly, we were dropped back to 6th, and then Pico had his problems, and then Plant and Ty both had theirs. Got caught up in traffic and on a restart and got wrecked earlier. So it just was what it was. It was a really up and then down, and then I guess it kind of came back up at the end, but it didn't show where we really should have been. I think we were definitely up there. Probably could even battled Dean for the win.
Oh, yes, man. I mean, it looked like you had a good car, and it looks like, as John was saying, looks like you were saving your stuff in stage 1 and 2 just to see what you would have in stage 3.
Yes and no. Car got a little too unstable there towards the end of the runs. At least in stage 1, I was having a hard time really keeping it going. And then stage 2, obviously we didn't really run many green laps, so it just kind of was what it was, and we just kept our nose clean, and that was really the goal of the race, was to stay clean. Obviously this is a tough track for everybody, and not a lot of us are really enjoy road course racing, so it was fun to just kind of see where we could end up and try to, like I said, just try to stay clean. Obviously we did relatively good at that, but could have done a little better and probably, like I said, been battling for the win.
Oh, yes, man. Well, guys, I mean, that's all we got here tonight. Was again, we want to send well wishes and prayers to Coco Money Mike's father. Hoping he gets better. That's the reason why this race was called the Mike Williams 100 here at the Glen. We're praying again. He's jumped in the chat a little bit tonight, but we are praying for you, buddy. Hoping everything turns out right with your dad. Hope to see you back up here on the racetrack and possibly see you up in the booth here in the next near future here. Again, I want to thank John for jumping up in the booth here with me tonight, helping me out. in a little bit of a crunch time, came up to help me. Again, congratulations to Dean on his first win here in GC Sports. Again, fabulous race here from these guys tonight for a track that's not very well handling for these cars. We will pack it up for the iRacing side, and we will see you guys next week on Friday, and we will be at Vegas. So, but don't forget to check out the boys on the preset side all week for the presets Monday and Tuesday, and Wednesday and Thursday. They will be all racing at Eldora, 100% race, 150 laps. Be great racing for you all to check in. Thank you all for stopping in.